Another element is the threat of new entrants. The level of threat of new entrants indicates the ease or difficulty for competitors to enter the industry. Barriers to entry are the conditions that make entry into the industry difficult. When barriers to entry are high, the organization has more power in the market. It can set prices high and bargain with suppliers for lower cost. Higher barriers to entry result in the reduced potential competition. In a perfect competition scenario, there is an absence of barriers to entry. Like in the coffee house chain industry, the barriers to entry are quite low, as the investment required in setting up the business is not very high. Consumers can switch easily to other coffee brands, as there is not much differentiation in the taste of coffee of different brands. So, if we talk about Starbucks, it can retain its customers due to strong brand loyalty. Barriers to entry are high when capital requirement is more, proprietary intellectual rights are more, customer switching cost is high, brand loyalty is high, product differentiation is also high, and regulations are high. Access to distribution channels is more strong. The next element is bargaining power of suppliers, which indicates the tight control of suppliers on the price of raw material, which in turn can lower down the buyer's profitability. It is the power of suppliers for dictating contract terms for their favor. Suppliers are powerful if they have control on the price of raw material or other supplies, delivery terms, post-purchase services, payment terms, etc. Forward integration threat from suppliers also makes them strong. Starbucks has a competitive edge over its competitors for the access of raw materials and other supplies. Starbucks accounts for 40% of market share and hence sources major supplies from the suppliers. This way, Starbucks has bargaining power over suppliers and can easily switch its suppliers due to its power over them. Bargaining power of suppliers is high when the number of suppliers is less, size of suppliers is small, substitutes or uniqueness available in the raw materials is less, switching cost to another supplier is high. When buyers can negotiate purchase agreements on their favorable terms, it is their power of bargaining from suppliers. Buyers can pose a threat of backward integration to suppliers. In case of Starbucks, switching cost for customers is low, as they can choose coffee from the other available options. Starbucks also provides excellent customer service and premium level coffee to consumers, which is difficult for competitors to imitate. Buyer bargaining power is strong when the number of buyers is less, quantity is large, control is more, and the switching cost to another supplier is low. If there are more substitutes available and the buyers are price sensitive. Companies must scan the environment regularly for the emergence of potential substitutes. When products from other industries satisfy the demand of the focal industry, it is called the threat of substitute products. For example, rental movies are substitute for cable and satellite TV. For Starbucks, many non-alcoholic beverages are substitutes to coffee. So, organizations should keep in mind these forces.